This is a special report short. Roll the clip.
Unless you're talking about the Lolita Express.
Well, probably that. I'm sure that's exactly what they're alluding to, and possibly.
And what's the Lolita Express?
It was a horrible situation where kids were being trafficked. Or, well, people were being trafficked to an island with alleged stuff going on. You know, I mean, so a lot of that stuff was.
Excuse me, you don't have to say alleged. He's a convicted felon.
Oh, okay.
He's a registered sex offender. He's a pedophile.
Oh, okay. Well, then cool. Then I will say, I just don't want to, go down the Alex Jones route. Oh my God.
And who was a frequent flyer on his jet? This is where you can say allegedly if you want.
Okay.
You mean allegedly William Jefferson Clinton?
Yes.
Allegedly Donald John Trump?
Yes.
So what more do you need to know, folks? That's what you all elect. There ain't nothing I'm saying. See, this was personal for me. Let me tell you why it was personal. Now, I have to be careful how I say this. Allegedly, the daughter of Robert Maxwell used to arrange some of those flights.
Oh.
And I used to have the hots for her back in the 70s and early 80s because I was into sailing. And Robert Maxwell was a big-time sailor. My favorite sailor at that time was a guy you know as the Mouth of the South, Robert Edward Turner. How many letters in those three names? You know who Robert Edward Turner is, right?
Who is he?
Ted Turner.
See,
he ain't from Atlanta. He's from Charleston, folks. The Turner Sign Company in Charleston, South Carolina. All his boys had to go to the Citadel. Oh, shit. Teddy might be listening to this because he follows me on Facebook. No, his son follows me on Facebook. He's into that right-wing crap now. But anyway, yeah, so I was big into sailing. And Maxwell, who accidentally fell off the back of a sailboat and drowned.
It happens.
Yeah, but it helps when you should have never done that interview with Playboy magazine. So for you folks out there that bored, you want to know what's really going on and how Murdoch got to where he is. The three big boys were these were the three big boys: Rupert Murdoch, Ted Turner, and Robert Maxwell. And once Maxwell had that convenient accident and fell off the back of a sailboat and died, Murdoch started buying up newspapers around the world like it was unbelievable, controlling the media, shaping public opinion. Maxwell, man, he had this daughter. Oof, I don't know. You only want what you can't have, I guess. But I used to have the hots for his daughter, but when you guys are bored sometimes, just Google Lolita Express and put in Lolita Express and Robert Maxwell, because he won't have anything to do with it, but then his daughter's name will come up.
Okay.
She used to be a popular girl in Vanity Fair.
Jeffrey, I just had it.
I'm sure. Hey, I'm sorry?
I got it. I got it right here. They even have a picture of his,
his daughter?
No, the criminal offense. What he's charged with.
Oh, I'm talking about Robert Maxwell's daughter. I don't care about Epstein.
Oh, okay, Robert Maxwell.
His daughter was Ghislaine, is her name. She threw some wild parties.
Yeah, he's pretty large.
Who?
Daughter.
His daughter?
No, the guy is like he's old and kind of.
Who? Robert Maxwell?
Yeah.
Maxwell is pretty dead, dude. Like I told you, he accidentally fell off the back of a sailboat and died right after he did an interview with Playboy magazine. But he's got connections. Well, he had connections to Mossad and other things.
I think we have his daughter right here, or something. He's surrounded by some young chicks and a wife. It looks like.
Yeah, well, she was a looker. I don't know what she looked like. I don't. I got out of that. I snapped out of that years later. But I was a big time into sailing and.
Ghislaine Maxwell. She has a picture of her with Donald Trump.
Hi, how about that? I just told you she's the one who arranged the flights for them on the Lolita Express. Are you listening to me at all?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make all this up? Damn! I gotta quit lying to the listeners.
There's the picture, folks. It's right there. Oh man, that's pretty harsh.
Oh, she throws some mean parties, man. Oh God. I never got invited to any of those parties, but I will say I knew people who did, and if I wanted to go, I could have gone. But I didn't want to go because I would have embarrassed myself by doing something stupid if I saw her in the same room.
Dude, that is the picture. That is.
And she's a big time philanthropist too.
I bet.
And I bet you never, even heard her name before.
No, I haven't.
But those were the Titans. The Titans were Rupert Murdoch, Robert Maxwell, and Ted Turner. And if you notice, you don't hear squat from Ted these days.
He's probably half dead. Seriously.
Yeah, well, he became the big time atheist. See, he was really going to be a Catholic priest, but his close sister died, and he cursed God. Became an atheist and said, if heaven is paved with streets of gold, then the jewelry must be made out of asphalt, crap like that. Oh yeah, Ted was my favorite sailor, man, because he was from the South and he beat all these obnoxious blue bloods, New Englanders, and New Yorkers when he did the biggest race we have in the United States for yacht racing. So when he won that, they had to shut up, man. He was a good sailor.
Man, that's just crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, black folks don't sail. What am I talking about?
Unless you're in the Marine or Navy or Coast Guard.
So that was on my college sailing team. I'm the only black that was ever on the College of Charleston sailor team. In all the Ivy League schools, y'all got a black guy on a sailing team?
Hey everybody, thank you for watching the video. This is True Power is Mine. As always, live your life with integrity, without hate, without envy, and or greed. Peace. Also, support me on Patreon. Patreon /join/TruePowerIsMine. I'm out of here.